Good morning, Knicks Nation from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I hope everybody is well today, that your family is well, and thank you all for your prayers. I did get here safely last night, hung out with my grandsons and my son. One of my grandsons and my son. Gonna hang out with both my grandsons tonight at the game. We will be going live at the game tonight, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Although there's some disappointing news. We'll talk about that. But blessings upon those that work in health, along with first responders who every day are trying to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage and make deliveries to keep our places clean and for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women helping to rescue, recover, and deliver children and teenagers from child molestation and pedophilia. And those helping the people that are victims of prostitution, child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that cause these industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 700,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, military veterans homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Yes, they're going to be playing the Knicks, the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are more healthier right now than the Knicks. Minnesota has been making a little bit of surge recently with Ant doing business. So this is going to be a difficult game for the Knicks to win because the Knicks are without the head of the snake. Jalen Brunson is out tonight. Already we're missing Deuce McBride. Already we're missing Landry Shamet. But we're also missing now the head of the snake for the defensive side, OG Anunoby. So OG will not be playing. Brunson will not be playing. Deuce will not be playing. Shamet will not be playing. I'm expecting Tyler Kolek to make his first NBA start, or at least in a while, under Mike Brown for the Knicks tonight. I'm expecting Jordan Clarkson, who has played point guard in his career, to back up Tyler Kolek. And so we're going to have all hands on deck. I don't know if Mike Brown will start. It's understandable if he wants to start Mitchell Robinson because of the height of Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniel, as well as the roughneck, our boy, Julius Randle, Juju. So he may want to start Mitchell Robinson with Karl Anthony Towns to combat that. Or, that would be tough, but he might do that because he wants to stay with Josh Hart in the starting lineup, understandably. But at 6'4", Josh Hart would have his hands full guarding either Julius Randle or Jaden McDaniels for different reasons. Julius is too strong, and McDaniels is too long. So it'd be difficult for him, even though he has battled bigger opponents his whole career, especially his Knicks career. I'm not sure how Mike Brown would want to handle that. But you're going to have Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Cat starting. You're going to have those three. Question is, who starts with them? Is it going to be, I think Tyler Kolek will start with them. Question is Diawara, because Brown has done that before, started Mohamed Diawara, and Diawara is long, 6'9", even some people think 6'10", but for sure 7-foot wingspan. And so he would be a good matchup, even as a rookie, for Jaden McDaniels. They're about the same size, so that might work out. So we have to see how Brown handles this at this point, but I'm expecting Tyler Kolek to start at point guard today. We've been saying he's improving. I'm not sure he's ready for this, but we're going to see. He's going to be thrown out in the water and asked to swim. So we're going to see how this works out. He's got to be dealing with Ant, Mike Conley, and our boy, clutch, roughneck, Villanova crew, Devo. So Ragu is going to give him the business. So we're going to have, this is not going to be easy. It's a good test for Tyler Kolek. Good test. And it's good that Jordan Clarkson is the veteran that can help out behind Kolek. And Clarkson's going to have to play a lot of minutes because Clarkson backs up McCall at the 2 and he's gonna have to back up Kolek at the one. So he's really playing the Deuce McBride role today, in that he does back up on both positions. So Clarkson's gonna get heavy minutes today. I'm not sure. You never know how and I'm still not getting a handle. I would expect a Jemison or Huporty sighting, but that's not guaranteed with Mike Brown. So I don't know how that's going to work. I can tell you who ain't going to play: Gershon Yabusele. Well, first he's ill anyway, so he's suffering from an illness and he's not playing anyway. But even if he was healthy, I don't think he would play. It looks like the Knicks are trying to trade him by the deadline, and knowing the Don, he's going to really feel out the market to get as much value as he can from any trade. That's just how he operates. So he ain't going to just take the first offer that comes along. He's going to take his time. He's going to shop. He's going to check the prices, and he's going to come away with the best deal he can in this scenario. Now, we all have our favorites. We've talked about Precious Achiuwa. We've talked about Jeremy Sohan. We've talked about Sadiq Bey. But none of these players are officially on the market, okay? There's various reasons for each of them being possible trade candidates, but none of them are officially on the market. So we'd have to see what the Don does. He's never, he made a couple mistakes, Devin Fournier, Gershon Yabusele, but for the most part, I don't doubt the Don. He knows what he's doing. And so him and his inner sanctum don't let no information out, and we'll see how this works out. And the reason I'm bringing up Yabusele as a trade candidate is because they signed him to that mid-level exception, 2 years, $11 million. You don't sign somebody to that unless you're expecting them to play. He's not been playing because he's not working out with Brown. So that's the bottom line. So that's not working out too well. The Knicks could always look for some savings on the salary side. So if you traded him for Precious, that's plus $2 million on the salary for the Knicks. If you traded him for Sohan, you'd have to add another player, which is why I think Pacome Daddier is not playing tonight either. He's signed to the G League, and they're using that as the reason he's not with the team. I don't know about that. So you got Pacome and Gershon. If you're trading them for a Sohan, that's right there. That's $8 million for them, and then $7 million for Sohan. That would work for the Knicks. Or if you traded Yabusele straight up for Sadiq, wait, no, you couldn't do it straight up, but you need to add again Pacome Daddier. That's $8 million going out, $6 million coming back. So that works as well. So we'll see what happens, but I have a feeling before the trade deadline, a deal's gonna get done before the trade deadline. And as we know, like we got the deal with RJ and IQ happened at the end of the year. It was an end of December deal. The deal with Josh Hart happened around trade deadline. So you never know what the Don's going to do. Well, we'll find out. In the meantime, we got a tough one in Minnesota. Let me tell all you freakouts out there that's already on the weed tripping, don't trip. The likelihood is they'll lose this game. If they win, be thankful. If they lose, it's good. It's all good. The Knicks are going to be in good shape regardless. One of the things of a successful regular season campaign is managing injuries. So that's what the Knicks are doing right now, managing injuries. So that you're managing your Jalen Brunson. You don't have no broken ankle, but you want to manage that so he can get full strength. Deuce, same thing. Shamet with the shoulder we know about. And then, of course, there's OG, the defensive anchor. So you really want to manage this. It's a long season, and that's why you have depth. And that's why you can use a Jordan Clarkson, a Tyler Kolek, a Mo Diawara. You could use them. Jemison, you got him too. So we'll see how Brown works this out, but I'm expecting Kolek to get the start tonight. And let's pull for the boy. If he can help us get a victory, let's get it done. One thing we know, the ball's going to move. Now, if he plays in himself, he was messing up the last couple of games, too many turnovers for the guy that we know is Tyler Kolek. He's not a turnover machine. So he needs to keep that up. Don't turn the ball over. Just play within yourself. Let the ball move. We ain't got to tell him that twice because he'll do it. And then once he gets a flow and he gets a sweat on, I think he's going to knock down them jump shots too. So, and then of course he's going to have to fight and scrape on defense because Ragu ain't giving him no slack. And you know Ant's licking his chops. So we're going to have some fight for him on that. Now you got McCall next to you. You're going to have Josh helping you. You're going to have Jordan Clarkson helping you. But these are tough guys you're dealing with in Ragu and Ant, no joke. So this is a good test for Tyler Kolek. Let's hope the young man holds it together. Please, and we don't need Cat tripping with stupid fouls and mess tonight. Please, enjoy the game. I'm going to be there. We're going live, so we'll let you know. And be safe. Sure.